Hi DarlingPops, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing that classic pinup inspired makeup. I absolutely love this look because it's so timeless, it's so easy to achieve, and it works for everybody. It doesn't matter what skin tone you have or what eye color you have, this makeup look is going to work for absolutely everyone. So if you guys want to know how I got this pinup inspired look, go ahead and keep watching. I'll see you here in a minute. Mwah. So I'm starting off with a very clean face. It's been moisturized and primed. And now I'm going to go in with my favorite drugstore foundation. This is Fit Me by Maybelline, and it's their Dewy and Smooth formula. It's perfect for those with normal to dry skin like I have. If you have oily or combination, I would definitely recommend staying away from this formula, but I would definitely recommend going with their matte and poreless formula for a more mattifying finish. And then I'm just going to be applying that with a flat foundation brush and then pressing it into my skin using a damp beauty blender. I really love using a damp beauty blender with dewy foundations because it really helps give a more dewy effect. And then I'm going to go in with a Camouflage concealer palette from BH Cosmetics and pick up that orange salmon shade. And I'm just going to be applying this in my under eye area. I also put a little bit on my lid. This is going to color correct and even out my skin tone. It's really going to counteract those blue and purples in my lid and lower, corner of my eye area and really just give me that even skin tone. So then I'm going to go in with a damp beauty blender just like I do with my concealer and just press this into my skin, making sure not to swipe and move my foundation. Now I'm going in with my Age Rewind concealer and I'm going heavy-handed because I love that this concealer brightens, conceals, and color corrects all at the same time. So I'm going to be going in with Tim 2. This is a highlighter. It's a really pretty illuminating highlighter, and I'm just going to be dabbing that on to the lower half of that concealer line in that cheekbone area. This is going to help give a more luminous effect to those cheekbones. And then I'll be buffing that into the skin with a beauty blender. You guys know this is the only way that I press concealer into my face. It's just what I love. Just what I love to do. So now I'm going to go back into that same Camouflage concealer palette and I'm going to pick up the second to last darkest shade and I'm going to use this to contour my face, and I'm just going to be putting that in those areas that I want to give the illusion of a smaller look. And so that's usually the cheekbones, the jawline, the chin, the nose, the temples, and on the forehead. So I'm just going to be applying that with a flat concealer brush, and then I'll be going back in and blending it all out. I originally start to blend out with a expert face brush from Real Techniques, but I ended up not liking how it was blending out on my skin. So I end up going back in with a concealer and I go in that lower kind of jawline area just to give a more highlighted effect right there because I really feel like I lost that highlight. And then I go in with a damp beauty blender and I just use this to blend everything together on my whole entire face. This is really just going to help me give that very smooth, natural, contour. Then I'm going to set it and I'm going to be using my vanilla and banana shade powders from Anastasia of Beverly Hills. You guys know these are my favorite ways to set that highlighted area in my under eyes and in my T-zone. Then I'm going to be going back in with Laura Mercier's brightening loose powder just to add a little bit more of a brightening effect to that under eye area. So I kind of, bake just a little bit and then I just blend it all together and make sure that there's no, little loose powders running around. And now I'm going to be going in with a eyeliner. This is the eyeliner from Dose Cosmetics. I think that's how they pronounce it. And I'm just going to be tight lining my upper lash line, my upper waterline. I love this eyeliner because it's so creamy and so easy to work with, and you can blend it out as well very seamlessly. So now I'm going to be going in with a gel liner. This is my favorite gel liner from the drugstore. Actually, it's my favorite gel liner in general. This is Maybelline's Eye Studio in Blackest black. It's so creamy, it's so pigmented, and it's so easy to work with. I was really surprised when I started using this gel liner just how easy it was. So I'm going to be applying my big dramatic wings. What do you guys know? And I just really spend time carving out that wing and making sure that it's so sharp that it could strike you dead. You know what I'm saying, girl? You know what I'm saying. And then I just go in with a concealer and clean it up. You guys know, I'm not going to show it to you guys. You've seen it before. And then after that, I curled my lashes, and now I go in with mascara. This is a push-up mascara, and I'm just going to be applying that to my lashes. I'm going to be starting at that base and then kind of rolling the mascara upwards. This is really going to help lift, lengthen, and volumize those lashes, because you know what they say, the higher the lashes, the closer to God. Can I get an amen? So I do about 2 coats of this, because you guys know mama don't wear no falsies. So I just do about 2 coats of this, maybe 3, just to really make sure that my lashes are super full. And then I'm going in with a Q-tip. This is a little secret that I have, and I like to just wipe that on that lower waterline to get away of any transferred black eyeliner and to wipe away those oils, because I'm going to be going in with Ivory lace. This is a highlighter from Chella. It's absolutely beautiful, and I love putting that in my lower waterline to give that more open, wide, baby doll effect to my eyes. And then I just end up popping on some mascara just to, you know, pull the rest of my eye look together. And now I'm going back in with a bronzer, and this is from Kat Von D, and I'm just going to lightly dust that into my cheek areas, my jawline, my forehead, temple, anywhere I applied that cream contour. I just want to go back over just to kind of warm up and set that cream. And then I'm going to be going in with a fan brush. This is just a very more precise, easy way to chisel out that nose and get that nose, you know, contour set. So I'm just going to go in and do that, making sure to make my nose appear slimmer. Then I'm going in with a City Color blush. This is in, I believe it's called Melon, and I'm going to be putting that onto the balls or apples of my cheeks and then lightly blending that up towards the hairline just to give a very subtle, you know, really pretty, girly glow to my cheeks. Also, rest in peace blush, because seriously, after I applied the blush, it shattered into pieces. I know. Now I'm going to be going in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. Yes, please. Yes. And I'm just going to be applying that onto my cheekbones, my nose, Cupid's bow, and a little bit above my eye, just to give some more, honey, highlighted effect, as if I needed more. You know what I'm saying? And then I just kind of blend that in a little bit more with a stippling brush. Now I'm going in with Red Rouge. I think I actually made that name up, but it's a red lip liner from Jordana. I'll put the name of this lip liner as well as all the other products I mentioned in this video down below. Y'all know the drill. And I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips. I don't overline. I'm just going to go with the natural shape of my lips and then fill them in before I go in with 2 of my favorite red lip glosses. This is the Flat Finish Pigment Gloss from LA Girl. You guys know mama's struggle is oh so real with these flat glosses. So I'm going to be first going in with Frisky. This is a more like deeper red, and then I'm going to be applying that all over my lips. I do about 2 coats with this. It kind of goes on a little, not super sheer, but just a little bit sheer, and I want it to be very bold. And then I let that dry for about 30 to 45 seconds. It's almost dry at this point, but it still has a little bit of that, like, you know, velvety tackiness to it. And then I just make sure that the lines are clean. I go back in with a concealer and clean that up. And then I'm going to be going in with a second lip gloss from LA Girl, and this is in Obsess, and it's a kind of orangey red. It's a little bit crimson. I love this color. And I'm applying that to the center of the lips and then just blending it out, kind of rolling my lips back and forth. And then I go in with my finger and just tap, kind of blurring out those lines, making sure that it's a very ombre effect. And then after that, my look is complete. So that's it for today. I really hope that you guys had so much fun watching this video. I had so much fun creating it for you guys. I will put everything I used down below, as well as my Twitter, my Instagram, and my website, so you guys can go hang out with me there as well. If you guys liked this video, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Mwah! Bye! Oh, okay, Hanson. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh. We're just gonna take a moment and enjoy Mbop. I mean, Hanson, can I get a cheers? Slancha.